Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Steven Strasburg will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
So digging in now, Roberto Alomar.
Leading
he will lead this one off today.
The second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way out to left center. Soto arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only Game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. The 1-2. Hit hard, but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, Evo. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Digging in, David Wright, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Ball, 1 strike.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Strasburg comes set. Here's the 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Dozier ranging to his right. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Tom Seaver, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Turner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series. I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
2-1 the count to Trey Turner. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Full count. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0.
You want to talk about setting a tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
A ball and a strike.
It's out. 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bay will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nationals gone in order. Still no score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Delgado. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
Delgado.
First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
All even now, 2-2. The 2-2. A shot down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
The 2-2 one more time. Hard on the ground towards short, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Jason Bay.
Next up from New York, Jason Bay. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Delgado gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That's by him for strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
The 2-1 pitch. 2-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can
Carlos
do from the offensive
Beltran.
standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Beltran, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. Fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Carlos Beltran has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head he's on top of the world.
In now, Mike Piazza. Hit high and deep out to left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Batting 8th, the right fielder.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 3 runs already home here. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, number 41.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tom Seaver. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Here comes another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 3-0 New York. Leading off the inning, Andre Dawson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Popped him up. Piazza waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Striding in now for the Nats, Juan Soto. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and the Nationals have their first base hit of the ball game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Soto, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
The 1-2 is taken high above the zone.
2-2.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Bay going back on it at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Matt Adams.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and up next it's the left-handed power threat Matt Adams. Here comes the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Fouled off.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
One left for Washington. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Alomar. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. The 1-1. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch, and he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box now, Jose Reyes, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Strasburg on 1-1. On the line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box, David Wright, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 delivery. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
The count now at 2-1. None out, runners at first and second. And a curveball drops in on 2-1. 2-2 now.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Here now the 2-2. is laid off, and the count runs full.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Now the 3-2 pitch on the ground to the right side. The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The first baseman, number 21, Carlos.
Now batting, Carlos Delgado, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Standing in now, Jason Bay, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. To 2-2 now.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Strasburg comes set. The 2-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Strasburg with a check at first, and he'll be back in standing up.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off the inning, Brian Dozier, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike one. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Steven.
And now for Washington, Steven Strasburg. A textbook sack bunt situation here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
In now, Trey Turner, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike two swinging. Dozier leads off second with one gone in the inning. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A 1 pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Rendon, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Throwing to second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Delgado is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Mets.
Riding in once again, Carlos Beltran. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
2-1 the count. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball and gone up into the second deck. And good for him. Carlos Beltran has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
The batter, the catcher, Mike.
Into the box, Mike Piazza. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Guerrero. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Stepping into the box, Yoenis Cespedes. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. Now the 1-0 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. The 3-1. Cespedes takes ball 4 there, and he'll head down to first.
The pitcher, number 41, Tom
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tom Seaver. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with one gone as he puts this one down. One there, back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get one.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Into the box now, Roberto Alomar, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball two. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. 3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Soto will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now a 4-1 Mets lead. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Andre Dawson. He set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Two balls and no strikes.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
50th pitch of the game on its way. 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the fourth. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Juan Soto to the plate now. A base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. The 1-1 pitch outside. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there. The 3-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Matt Adams.
Now in the box, Matt Adams looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Clips the corner of the zone with a sinker for a strike. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals first baseman.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Matt Adams in front, 3 balls and a strike to count now. Now Adams connects deep to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a long solo homer there off the bat of Matt Adams. Second home run early in the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Count remains 2-2.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. We played 4 full. Mets out in front, 4-3. Ready for another shot now. Jose Reyes. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Jose Reyes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Right.
In now, David Wright, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. Hit hard on the ground is short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. David Wright has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Stepping in now, Carlos Delgado, and a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1.
Ball
2-0 now.
2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
The 2-0. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Right. The runner at second with one away. The 3-1. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
The left fielder, number 44, Jason.
Now the National
Hey.
skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Anibal
attention,
Sanchez
please.
takes the mound to
Now
try to
pitching
get out
for
of
the
this
Nationals.
mess. There are 2
Number
on with
19.
only 1 away.
Anibal Sanchez.
Jason Bay will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. And that misses for ball 1. Sanchez, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike.
Count 2-1.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as it is now 7-3. Into the box, Carlos Beltran. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
3 balls,
4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Digging in, Mike Piazza. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Still only one out in the inning. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope, that's down.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2 to the Mets catcher.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
The 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Standing in now, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Lifetime against Anibal Sanchez. He has an even 10 hits in 20 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Just missing here, 2-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now the 2-0. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. High hop, and he barehands it. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here in the shadow of the Capitol Dome. It's the Mets 7 and the Nationals 3. Adam Eaton will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Adam Eaton.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 now to Adam Eaton.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Eaton aboard here at first with nobody out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
One gone for the Nationals in the fifth, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. He's set. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The center fielder, number 27, Vladimir Guerrero.
Ready now, Vladimir Guerrero. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
2 out with the man at first. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-1. Fouled straight back. One-two pitch to Vlad, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Matt Grace is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
33, Matt Grace.
So here now is the pitcher, Tom Seaver, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with.
Seaver.
From the stretch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Seaver is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
In now, Roberto Alomar.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Mets.
Next for the Mets, Jose Reyes. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's set and the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from MLB Network. Saturday baseball after this. So striding forward now, Andre Dawson 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Juan Soto.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
2 strikes.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Count still at 1-2. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Stepping up to the plate, Gary Carter hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Hit hard down the line. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Back here at Nationals Park, getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. At the plate, David Wright. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Lays off 1-0. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Into the box, Carlos Delgado, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 home is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Wright stands at second with no outs. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 3-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. No one out with a runner at second. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Jason Bay will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Down the third baseline. Rendon has it to second for 1. Relay to Adams, and yes, they get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Into the box now, Carlos Beltran, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. At the plate, Matt Adams. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
In now, Brian Dozier. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home is up in the zone, but below the letters apparently for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
2 balls and a strike to Dozier. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off. The
3-1. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Howie Kendrick will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Howie Kendrick.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Hit on the ground out to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Washington. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Wander Suero will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 51, Wander Suero.
So striding in, Mike Piazza. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Piazza.
He's set. Here it comes. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Where this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2 pitch to Piazza. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now at the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home is a curveball right on the black, apparently called a strike. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now to the plate, Tom Seaver. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Suero has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Comes set and the 0-1. And a curveball taken for strike 2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Too high. 1-2. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Down in order go the Mets, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Jerry Familia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 27, Jerry Familia.
Leading off the inning, Anthony Rendon, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
First pitch on its way. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike 1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one. Kept the hitters off balance and was a lot of fun to watch.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Bases are empty, one man out. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time. Three-two pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Settling in now, Andre Dawson. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First delivery to him on the way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Standing in now, Juan Soto. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker, it's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch misses for ball 1. Dawson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Has a look, now the pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Nationals leave 1. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Stepping in, Roberto Alomar. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance.
Roberto Alomar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Ball 1.
1-1.
In there, 1-2 now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup. The 1-2.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Adams has got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Jose Reyes.
In now, Jose Reyes. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. Liner towards second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
Into the box, David Wright, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. The next 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Soto is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 21, Carlos Delgado.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Carlos Delgado. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Oh and 1. Here it comes. And he misses with it. 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Soto is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mets leave 1. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Seth Lugo is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
67, Seth Lugo.
Digging in to try it again.
Leading
Gary
up for
Carter.
the
He's
Nationals,
hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Gary Carter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't quite time the breaking ball there as this is fouled away off to the right. Strike one. Lugo, a native of Louisiana, the Bayou State. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there 0-2.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. One out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. And to first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Standing in, Brian Dozier. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Last strike now for the Nats. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Fouled off. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Metropolitans took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Tom Seaver gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Steven Strasburg struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.